Guys, welcome back to That's So Akiba podcast. I'm so excited to have you back here. This episode is really exciting because we're going to talk about how and who you should get your glam by. So excited because she's become one of my dearest friends, but she also just really gets it. And I love this conversation mostly because she talks about how to brand yourself as a makeup artist. So I'm going to introduce Raiza. I look this way because of her. So Raiza,
hello.
welcome to That's
God.
Okay podcast. I'm so excited to have you here.
Ooh.
I know, right? And
Thank you
she
so
asked,
much.
she goes, can we speak Spanglish? So
Yeah, because, I speak English, but my Latin roots are heavy.
So
100%.
you're from Puerto Rico.
I'm from Puerto
my
Rico.
favorite island
Ay, qué
ever.
bella.
I feel like there's
so
two
much.
places I love in this world. It's Israel and Puerto Rico. And I'll tell you
My
why.
heart.
You guys know how to live. You know how to live. Like you go there drinking cerveza, dancing, the music, the energy. It's not like when you land, it's the most beautiful place.
I see.
You know, you go through the hood a little bit.
Yes.
But there's some
Yeah,
feeling.
but it's warm.
It's like life.
They always say, we live in your vacation.
Yes, that's right. Exactly. And I'm so happy to have you doing this. I know it was
Thank you so
last
much.
minute.
No, I
but
love
you
it.
you
I'm
are
like,
such an inspiration in the way
Thank you so
that
much.
not only that you do glam, but how you have built yourself as a brand, you know, as you like to call it, a makeup influencer.
Yeah.
Tell me more about how you shifted from being a makeup artist to being your own brand.
So it's been like I've been doing makeup and hair for 15 years.
Wow.
And always do just the makeup work and hair work. I always post about my clients, and then I was seeing that makeup is so big in the socials, and I was like, what am I doing? I'm doing the work, but I'm not doing it in me. And I have to get my view of how to do your own glam.
I love that.
And I'm like, I have a face, so I'm like, why am
I
I,
have
not,
a face, so I need to do it on myself.
why am I not doing it for the people that choose to do your own glam?
Yeah.
And I have both worlds. And this is like a change I've been doing for 2 years almost, and maybe a little bit more, but getting my own essence as an influencer in makeup, because as you can hear, my voice is very low, and I usually don't like to talk in the socials, and I was like, how can I make peace with this thing I am having? And I started just doing with music or
Love that.
voiceover, and I'm like, okay, I'm
So what
getting
you're
comfy.
saying is that you can make yourself feel good in any aspect. So like if you don't like to speak, throw music on it.
Yeah, I throw
You know, you
music.
find your curation kind of thing.
I was like, you don't have to do it like that.
love that.
Maybe I enjoy seeing someone like that, but something happened in me that I don't enjoy talking a lot. Or maybe it's just one day I woke up and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, it's not your creation. It's not
Yeah.
your thing. And I think that's so cool about you too. I mean, I watch you religiously and I love that, you know, aesthetics is not something for, I think you're more honest and raw. And I think that that's so cool.
Yes, I know it.
But tell me how you shifted from being a makeup artist to a makeup influencer. Like what was the first step you took for, you know, makeup artists out there that want to become you?
Yeah.
How did you shift from that?
So at first, it was taking it seriously. Sometimes you maybe think like, oh, doing content, you don't get it. I don't know, but in some part of crowds, they don't take it seriously. And the first step, I was like, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do it right.
I love
and
that.
this is a part-time job. This is not something that you to entertain yourself. Yeah, you're doing a part-time job that can be very big, and the example is in all the socials.
Yes.
So you just go through it and make. I have to believe in my image,
I love that.
because I know I had it as a makeup and hair artist, but not as a self-taught makeup
I
artist.
love that.
And
Did you go
then
to school? Actually, that's a good
I
question. Did you go to
did.
school for makeup?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did a like 13 years ago.
Okay.
I was in basic cosmetology, but I have to say that my talent is been in the street,
So
like
I love
doing
that
and
you say
doing
that.
and
My
doing.
talents comes from the streets. I love that. Okay,
It's
so
true.
because actually I want to touch on that because your makeup has a certain aesthetic.
Yeah.
So I met you. I want to talk. I'm going to
Yeah.
start with that. But I met you through the most amazing, amazing person. One of
Oh,
my
yes.
favorite clients,
Me
Samira.
too.
Yes. So she's our client. I dress her. She does her glam. So
Yes.
we're a team.
Yeah, we're a team.
And Samira is such a beautiful person, but we work on making her, elevate her for shoots and music videos, all that good stuff. And you have a certain aesthetic with your makeup, I would say.
Yes.
Like I feel like I don't know if you see me now, but if you go on Samira's page, like you have a certain touch. How did you find your signature with makeup?
So I have to tell I have this thing about I love makeup, but I don't love looking like I have makeup.
I love that so much.
And this is a journey of every day, every work you do. If you are searching for that look, you're always trying to get it better, get it better, get it better, and then I have to imitate what I see in real life, or that what my mind look at. Okay, this level of coloring coverage, it's what I see, that if a man see you, he's gonna be comfy with makeup. That's a
Absolutely.
big
I love that.
it's a big theme, because makeup
It's funny
is,
you just say that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no.
Adam just saw me. He goes, "Is she doing your makeup for the wedding?" I said, "Yes." He goes,
Ay, qué
"Like,
bello.
you know what? So
I
that
love it.
means something. That's
Yeah,
really
I'm
to say
talking-
that that's true."
Yeah, because when I do makeup, I talk to girls and boys. Because some things girls do not see as boys see it. Like
Yeah, I
boys
love that.
can see something that you don't see it, like a glue in the
Yes.
lash. They are like,
What is that?"
What is that? And you're like, that's normal.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. I love that.
So that view, I love the
Yes.
view of the men, because of course makeup is for us and for girlies,
Uh-huh.
but you want to look good for men.
you want to impress. Yeah, you want
Yes,
to impress.
that's beautiful, and you're coqueta.
Coqueta. I
You
love
know?
that. Yes,
So
absolutely.
coqueta for you, coqueta
Yes.
for them.
I love
And I always searching for that. And I think Samira, it's an amazing canvas.
Ugh, she's so perfect.
And I just like to play in her face. And I'm like,
Yes.
I love this. And I want her to be like, because she also very natural vibe.
I was just gonna say, her naturally she's perfect. So
Yeah.
imagine when you just add a touch of your signature.
Fun fact, I don't want to damage that
Yeah,
naturally
I love
and that beauty, natural beauty. So I'm always searching for that.
I love
And if I find, or there's a person that contact me and they say like, okay, I like your style, but I like it a little bit more elevated, I can do it.
Yes.
So I'm always thinking like, okay, if she wanna do a mix of your thing and my thing, we just gonna up in here, like an
love
example, in the coloring or in the coverage. And that's how I mix with
So good.
makeup and my thinking. And I'm always like, I do a makeup yesterday and today I'm like looking at, I'm like, but why I'm looking like this? Like
Yeah.
I want to look more toned down, but the glam, sometimes I just want to do my eyes and no face makeup.
Yes.
So you're
You
thinking
get to play.
always,
Yeah, you get to play.
That's how I managed to find my own thing in makeup.
And how do you stay inspired for makeup? What do you watch?
Oof, yes.
Maybe, I don't know, do you make mood boards?
So I have like the regular Instagram. I just go Instagram or TikTok, and I just like to see trends. I like to see what's happening in Korea, what's happening
so
in
good.
Russia.
So good.
You see what's happening
The
in
Russians
the
and the
States.
Koreans, they know what they're doing with this
They
stuff.
know, they know things.
My goodness.
So I'm always searching for inspo. I love how, and also I can find an inspo in a drag makeup.
Oof,
And it's
drag
funny.
makeup,
You see, because
absolutely.
you see my makeup and you see the drag, and you're like, you're
Two
far
different
away.
things, yes.
And I'm like, yeah, but the coloring.
Yes.
Yeah, but the snatch. So I'm like
So good.
searching
Drags
always
to
with
all the drags out there. You're an inspo.
your guys, the fabulousness.
Yes.
And yeah, I think that's the way how I always find
Inspiration.
motivation.
I love that.
And I love fashion.
Yes.
And I think, you
Yeah, I
know,
want to
fun
go
fact,
into that.
yeah, fun fact. I've been in a few fashion weeks, different
I was
kind of.
just going to go into that.
Perfect.
You were at Casablanca.
Oh yeah,
One of my favorite brands.
so nice.
So funny enough, that's where my father is from in Morocco,
Ah,
Casablanca.
mira.
And when I saw
Oh.
you at the fashion show, we were in Paris at the same time for
Yes,
Fashion
we
Week.
were.
But you looked so fantastic. Tell me
love it,
about
thank
your
you.
experience with Fashion Week.
So my experience as a makeup artist, I was investigating how they manage to do makeup for their clothing, and my research found out that they don't like too much makeup, and
So
I
true.
love that.
Yeah, fashion houses, it's usually
They
very
don't like to
simple.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe photo shoots.
Editorials
go,
are different,
You know, they
totally,
go
yeah.
higher. But in fashion, they don't like to do too much makeup. And also, if I see someone with a lot of makeup, I don't like it. I'm like, girl, you just damaged your outfit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's why I mix the makeup and outfits, because I love to be dressed, and I love the mix of go up in your hair, go down in your pants.
I love that.
So that's my personal style.
Yeah.
Speaking to my makeup art.
Yeah.
And as a makeup influencer,
It's like you have two personalities.
yes, I'm
It
like
really
searching
is,
for
yeah.
one time for one of my jobs, and the
Yeah.
other one is like, okay, how can I speak with my glam in fashion? So I can do your glam with your fashion, but also have my own.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like it, let's do business.
I love that. I love that.
That is
Speaking
just
of
something like that.
business, you mentioned something before when we were off camera.
Yeah.
You were saying that you made money from being a makeup influencer.
Yes.
And I want to know about that. What is the most you've been paid from a company
Wow.
to represent them via your social media? And this is
So-
for
Yeah.
all of our girlies that want to get inspired and think that, inspire them to be like, this can be you too.
No, yeah, this is
Yeah.
insane. So I have to start with my agent. I have an agent in Puerto Rico. His name is Jesser. He's a magician. You need help to find out how to write corporates, how to get you in a business level, serious level, and organize. Like that's
Yes,
the key.
totally, absolutely. And pitching you too
Yeah.
to brands.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so if you have someone that speaks for you, or if you don't have it in the first time, you can do it
Pretend.
yourself, but you have to pretend.
Pretend,
And you have to, if you believe it, you can make it. And my agent helped me a lot to take in my like he believed more in me than me.
I
It was
love
so
that.
funny. And it wasn't like I have nothing with myself. I enjoy and I love
Yes.
myself, but in the level of makeup image, for him I was there, and for me I was like meh. So it's funny. He made me think about, you have to be like this, you have to look like that, and then I was like, okay, let's create this. And in the way, he's been helping me a lot to be my represented or
Yes,
representative.
yes, absolutely.
And now,
And it makes you look more professional
Oh,
too. When you have
yes.
an agent who handles that for you,
Yes.
that's that level of professionalism. So I
No, it's-
actually just got signed to the Only agency.
love
I
it.
know, yeah.
You
So I
see?
just got signed to the Only agency, and I think that is the next step.
It's
For
perfect.
sure, when you're an artist or
Yes.
creative, to have an agent is super important that
Yes.
believes in your work for sure. Like they have to believe in
Mm-hmm.
you almost more than you. But I want to go back to, what is the most you've been paid?
Oh yeah, so the most I can say for now, I'm not a big influencer though. That's funny. I'm more big as a makeup artist than an influencer.
Okay.
And I have to say that because maybe you think like you have to have millions of followers.
Not true.
That's
you have to
not
be
true.
authentic, I think.
You have to be authentic. You have to be a very structured brand and very structured personality. And also, how are you looking in the socials? How do you want the brand to see you?
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful what you post.
Love that.
And what's your image? what's your voice, what you want to say in the
Yeah.
social, how the people, how you want people to look at you and
Yes.
say, I want to look like her. I like how she's managing. So I did that. My bigger offers has been like 12K.
Amazing. Just for one post.
No one post.
Okay.
You have to be very big
Yes.
to do one post for
Okay.
12K. But as one post per month,
Love that.
like a monthly post for 4 months.
Love that.
So that's
amazing.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
For 6
Absolutely.
months, that's huge.
Absolutely.
Because you have a real part-time, like that part-time is a normal job for someone.
Totally.
So if you continue doing that and you keep,
And you have your side gig or your main gig, really, of being
heavy.
You're a celebrity makeup artist, though, right?
Yes.
Who are some of the celebrities that you've worked with?
So I work, of course, with Samira.
Mm-hmm.
I work with Agueda Lopez. She's one of my best clients. She's so nice, and also you do makeup for this person so much, and you get like a family vibe.
Yes. Me too. I feel the same about my clients. Yeah.
I do makeup for Ella Tobert, a Colombian pop star. I do makeup for a few people, like in
Who's
Puerto
your
Rico.
biggest client? Like
Biggest?
when you got the call, you're like, oh my God, I'm doing either a production or a client.
Well, Bad Bunny.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, we've been
Amazing.
there.
Amazing.
He's so nice. He have a perfect skin.
There
So
you
I was
go.
like, what am I doing here? Like just mad
Wow.
because it's so nice.
How was it working with Bad Bunny?
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind?
Super kind.
Yeah.
We are from the same part of Puerto Rico.
Where is that?
So he's from Vega Baja.
Okay.
And I was from Morovis.
Okay.
It's very close, like it's like this. And he always say about he was made in Morovis.
I love that.
Because his mom was from Morovis, and the vibe of him, I have it. It's like the way he is now as a huge star in the world. I can see where he's from always.
I love that. I love that. And I think that's very true to him,
Yeah.
being that he did his residency right now in Puerto Rico and helping the people of Puerto Rico, you know?
He just hit. Like it
Yeah.
never happened. He did like he's too ahead of.
I love that. Like I said, I have so much love for Puerto Rico and the people of Puerto Rico that,
Yes.
you know, most of my clients are from Puerto
Yes, of
Rico.
course.
That it's such a testament to you guys are loyal.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans are loyal to their people, you know, and I love that. I love that
I
so
love
much.
it. It's the vibe, you know. It's so funny because it's 'cause you can feel.
Yeah.
You can feel what are you telling me with your eyes or
Yes.
with the way you treat me.
Love that.
And I don't work a lot with reggaeton guys, but fun fact, sometimes like I do Samira, I do Jay.
Jay, yeah,
So
Jay Wheeler.
and I feel super comfy, Jay Wheeler, with him
That's
because
right.
I do his wife, and it's like it's like doing
family,
a side
man.
of Samira.
Yes.
And
yes, the side of Samira.
You see,
I love it. I
and
love it.
and
Beautiful.
I don't.
And then we're gonna get Ayuni.
yeah.
Our baby. That's our baby. Ayuni is our baby.
Oh, yeah. No. Glitter, yes.
Yes.
Flowers, yes.
Yes.
But it's funny because now I'm thinking all the guys I done, and I done a lot.
Yeah.
Like Wisin and Yandel.
Amazing.
Like almost a lot of reggaeton guys, but I don't announce it.
You should. It's so brilliant.
funny.
I think
I'm
it's
like-
so cool that you do all of that. And I think you should.
It's
you know,
funny.
Yeah.
And why? Remember, it's like I just do it because they call me or I'm there, but I don't document it or I don't know why. But I'm like,
you should.
it's a good experience.
It's a constant also thing for your brand, you
Yeah,
know?
of
I
course.
think it's important to showcase that.
Yeah.
What was
Mm-hmm.
your biggest or is your biggest struggle as a makeup artist / influencer?
My biggest struggle? I can say that I've been working so much in few industries, and now my biggest challenge is change. I just moved from Puerto Rico to Miami to change my crowd. I love my crowd from Puerto Rico. It's been they made me because they believe in my work, of course, and they give me the name. Like Puerto Rico it's always gonna be like my biggest flex. If you wanna grow in this career, you have to find where's your crowd, and if you don't feel like you don't fit there's a lot of
Anymore.
crowds.
Yeah, like, I feel like you outgrow that, you definitely outgrow that.
And I love it, you know. I go to Puerto Rico a lot. I still work in Puerto Rico, but not like before. And I just love how can I experience more brands here, work as studio photo shoots, videos. That's my jam more.
Yeah, I love that.
And
And I
yeah,
think change is really good, though. I've seen you,
I love
you've
it.
come here, and luckily we've gotten to work together a lot
Yes,
in the studio, in the
yes.
spaces.
Finding people like you here has been huge for me, you know,
But I think that's so
because
cool, like
you're
how you
yeah.
once meet someone and then they end up becoming family to you. Like,
Yes.
we've really grown.
No,
Like, you're
yes.
gonna do my makeup for the wedding, like
Oh my God.
we've
Yes.
become like family, and I think
Yes.
that's such a beautiful thing. Also in business,
Yes.
that you can work with people that align
Of
with you.
course.
I think our energies align. Like,
Yes.
people, I don't know if people see this of you, but you're very silly on
Yeah,
set. We have
yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, I
Like,
like
we have fun, and
I
I
like to
think,
enjoy every
yes,
moment.
that's the Puerto Rican in you,
Yes.
though. That's totally the Puerto
Yes.
Rican in you.
And you know what? Fun fact. When I met you and you started calling me, I was like, okay, this is functioning, you know, because I just move.
Yes,
I'm like, I don't care. I know
it's
people,
meant
but
to
I don't know
happen.
how much people I know. I don't care. I'm
Totally,
just gonna keep telling, Miami makeup, and
totally.
then you were like this fast.
Yeah.
They were like,
I was
okay, I
like,
need
can
you.
I
And I'm
call
like,
you? Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah, yeah.
sign for me.
Especially when we did. I think our first production together was Malky in the
Malky,
spaces.
yes,
Oof,
so
what a
cute.
production that was. That was
And
insane.
and
She's
no, I
amazing.
love it.
And then she started working with you too. It's like
Yes,
amazing how
yes,
you get to, like,
yes.
trickle down. And in our industry, that's really important, right?
Oh yeah.
So important, word of mouth.
Yes. No, here, like some people tell me like, oh yeah, listen about you, and I'm like, for real?
You
Because
see?
you have to
You're
like.
talked about,
I
Raisa.
enjoy.
You are talked about. You
I'm
are important
that's
here.
speechless for me.
Yeah.
Because you know,
I
I'm
love that.
for me, my island is super big,
Yes.
but I'm new, and I'm like, okay, how you know about me?
Yeah.
Why you listening? I
So
want to see,
funny.
you know.
Yeah, I love
So
that.
it's been amazing
Love
moving
it so
here.
much.
It's so close and it's so Latin that of course I
Yeah,
can I
Miami,
can
we're so
feel.
lucky. We have a little bit of
Oh
everything, and
yes,
it's been beautiful. But to watch how you move as an artist, I'm just so honored to know you.
thank you so
I'm
much.
so honored to be able to work with
Ay.
you. I know, but I think
Qué linda.
you're so cool.
Thank you so
Like, I don't know
much.
if you know how cool you are, and we're all watching you. And how can we find you on social media? On Tell
Ooh.
us how we can find you.
Yes, well, in Instagram, I'm Raiza Montes. In TikTok, I'm the same, just with double C. And yeah, I for now I'm doing Instagram and TikTok. Let's see if I can manage to go to YouTube or
There
something
you
like
go.
that. But
Absolutely.
for
Well,
now,
welcome to YouTube, baby. You
oh
made it.
my God, I'm here. Love it.
That's amazing. I'm so
Thank you
happy.
so
Thank you for
much.
doing this.
No,
Thank you for your time.
It's a pleasure for
And
me.
I'm just so happy to know you.
Thank you. I enjoy everything.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. My dearest friend Raisa, please hit that subscribe button. It's so amazing to continue to do this and to continue to bring my collection of people for you to listen to. These people are so freaking cool, and I get to bring them to you. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure to subscribe to Apple Music, Spotify, or YouTube, and we'll just continue to do this thing. That's So Akiba Podcast.